Dear grade 12 students in Qatar Technical School, welcome back again. Our lesson for today is again from Unit 6, Planning, and this is Lesson 2, Part 1, Causes. So please go to your course books, page 44, and let's get started. Students will be able to use the new vocabulary in meaningful sentences. Also, they will be able to locate specific information through reading and to form new words, verbs, and nouns through adding suffixes. Dear students, we will begin with the words that we need in our lesson for today. So let's begin. The first word is raw, which means, as you can see in the picture, not pure, mixed with other matters. The second word is coal, like in the picture. Coal means a black mineral substance used as a fuel. The third word is impurity, like in the picture here. Impurity means not pure, mixed with extraneous matter. Word number 4 that we need in our lesson for today is fluid. As you can see in the picture, all these are kinds of fluid. Fluid is a substance as a liquid or gas that is capable of flowing and that changes its shape. A new word is particles. As you can see here in the picture, all these are particles which are tiny or very small bits. The last word for today is the word hopper, like in the picture, and it means a funnel-shaped chamber or bin in which loose material is stored. Dear students, from page 44 in front of you in your course books, please study the 4 figures in front of you and then try to answer the following questions. Question number 1 says, what is the main purpose of the 4 processes? Question number 2, look at figure 4. What extra benefits does this process bring? Now, please, dear students, think of the questions, then check your answers. Let's check your answers now for question number 1. What is the main purpose of the 4 processes? The answer is to make coal cleaner. Example, to reduce the carbon emissions when it is burnt. Question number 2, what extra benefits does this process bring? According to figure number 4, the answer is it has the benefit of helping to push oil and methane up to the surface where they can be used. Excellent, my students. Dear students, let's now move to exercise number 2, scanning. In this exercise, you have to practice your speed reading. Look for the information you need on the speed search, pages 116 and 117. Try to be first to complete these statements. Number 1, there are approximately tons of coal in the world. You have to find a number here. Number 2, the coal in the world will last for a maximum of years. How many years? Number 3, particulates are removed from flue gas by electrostatic. Dear students, now if you go to page 116 and 117, you will find the following reading passage. From this passage, you have to find the details in order to complete the statements. Now let's check your answers. The first one, there are approximately 1 trillion tons of coal in the world. Number 2, the coal in the world will last for a maximum of 200 years. And the last one, particulates are removed from flue gas by electrostatic precipitators. Excellent, my students. Now, in the passage, you will find the information here. This is the first one, and this is the second one, and here is the third and last one. Now, in exercise 3, you have to match the questions in 1 to 6 to the left side with the answers in A to F in the right side and with the diagrams in question or part number 1. So read the questions carefully and try to match them correctly with their answers. Pause the video, then check your answers. Let's now, dear students, check your answers. Number 1, how are particles removed from flue gas? The answer is E. Number 2, how is sulfur separated from flue gas and removed from it? The answer is D. Number 3, how do you take impurities out of small pieces of coal? The answer is F. Question number 4, isn't it dangerous to store CO2 in underground saline aquifers? The answer is A. Number 5, how does carbon capture help us to recover methane from underground coal fields? The answer is C. And the last one, why do you say that CCS can help the oil industry to get oil from old oil wells? Of course, the answer is B. Well done, and thank you so much. Dear students, before we move to exercise number 6, let's have a look at the word formation in the following chart. Now we have the word pure. The word pure can be changed into a verb by saying purify, which means to make something pure. We can also change it into a noun by saying purification, which means the process of purifying. The second example here is the word liquid, and liquid can be used as a verb, like in the word liquefy, which means to change something into liquid, or it can be used as a noun. So the word is liquefaction, which means the process of liquefying. The third example here is the word sulfur. It can be used as a verb. It becomes sulfurize, which means to make something contain sulfur. It can also be used as a noun, and it becomes sulfurization. Sulfurization means the process of sulfurizing. Dear students, let's now do exercise number 6. So study the information in the table, then guess the meanings of the words below. Say whether they are nouns or verbs. When you have finished, check your answers in a dictionary or reference book. Read the note, please. And this is to show the difference between British and American relating to the word sulfur. Now let's begin with number 1. Humidify. Do you think it's a noun or a verb? Excellent. It is a verb. It ends with ify. This suffix changes the word into a verb. What does this word mean? When it is a verb, it means to make something more humid. Number 2, ionization. And ionization, since it ends with tion or ation, then it is a noun. Excellent. And here it means the process of converting an atom into an ion. Number 3, ozonification. Also, it ends with the same suffix, ation. So, it is also a noun. Excellent. And it means the process of producing ozone. In number 4, gasification, also ends with ation, is also a noun and means the process of changing something into a gas. In number 5, solidify, the suffix here is the ify, like in number 1. So it is excellent. It is a verb, and it means to change into a solid state. The last one, pulverize, here it ends with ise, so it is a verb, and it means to crush something into a fine powder. Well done, my students. That's all for today, my students. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to log on to your Microsoft Teams account and do the quiz within 24 hours. That's all. Goodbye.